Hello, my darlings. We are now looking at the second set of notes on function notation. So the first set, we looked at plugging in the x and getting out the y. So this time we want to say, okay, but what if we know the y? Then let's work backwards and solve for the x. So example 1, find the value of x so that the function has the given value. And remember, the function is just a fancy saying of y. So we're given the y value, find the x value. So for A, f of x equals 3x, but here it's saying f of x equals 24, but this is just saying y equals 24. So we want to know, when does 3x equal 24? Divide by 3, x equals 8. And B, g of x equals 2x minus 6. When does g of x equal negative 14? So again, when does y equal negative 14? So we want to know, when does 2x minus 6 equal negative 14? So add 6, 2x equals negative 8. Divide by 2, x equals negative 4. And C, p of x equals negative 2/3 x plus 5. We want to know, when does p of x equal 1? So negative 2/3 x plus 5 equals 1. So I'm going to subtract 5. Negative 2/3 x equals negative 4. So then I can divide by negative 2/3, or the same as multiply by the reciprocal, multiply by negative 3/2. And again, if you want to, use your calculator. I know people always get scared of fractions. It's good to practice with them. But again, I want you to focus on the algebra part. So, if the fraction scares you, use your calculator and you will get x equals 6. All right, and example 2, we always want to model. We want to apply. We want to look at ways that these can be used in real life. So example 2, the function d of x equals 300 minus 75x represents the distance in miles a helicopter is from its destination after x hours. Okay, so it's talking about how far is it from where it's supposed to land? Where is it going to? All right, so A, how far from its destination is it after 2 hours? Well, x is the number of hours, so we're just plugging in 2 for x. So d of 2 equals 300 minus 75 times 2. 300 minus 150 is 150 miles away. All right, so B, how many hours will it take to reach its destination? Well, now we're looking for the number of hours, so now we're looking for x, but the trick on this is when we reach its destination, if you're at its destination, that means you're 0 miles away because you're there. So that's the trick on this one, is figuring out that that number is supposed to be 0. So subtract 300, negative 75x equals negative 300. Divide by negative 75, and x equals 4 hours. So the helicopter will take 4 hours. So it's a 4-hour trip. All right, and that finishes up function notation day 2.